As you guys know, I personally do like to exercise in VR. It helps keep me motivated, and I also use the my Apple Watch to help with that. Both of those things combined actually do motivate me. Well, here's some tips I honestly think might be good for you if you're just getting started in VR exercising, as well as maybe some potential games you can look at and whatnot. So hopefully you enjoy these and find them helpful. Oh, you know how on the Apple Watch or other watches and stuff, there's some kind of trackering for exercise purposes. I'll be honest, when I first got the hint at an exercise ring, I was like, that looks lame. But since I got an Apple Watch, I feel like, it actually helps me want to close the rings and whatnot on the Apple Watch. Well, there's a similar thing in VR on the MetaQuest 3, okay? MetaQuest 2 also presumably, but anyway, let's go to it, okay? You want to go to your library, go to applications, and I believe you won't be able to uninstall it. That should be here by default. If you could uninstall it, there would be an option. But if you don't see it here in application, just go to search, and you should be able to search for it somewhere. Well, we are going to click on it, as you can see. Go to settings, and what we will want to do is, change the settings and stuff right here. So, track movement. So that's what we want to do. Track movement there. We can add personal goals and stuff. Fill in our age, weight, height, sex, and goals. So we can do all that. And then once we get done here, we can then proceed to exit out this, okay? And then if we go over here to quick settings, you will see that there's an extra option here, okay, called move. If we turn it on, if we look up, it will show the move everything. Exercising in VR, particularly how I do it, what app I particularly use, or rather game in this case. Yes, it's a game I use that counts as exercise because it forces me to move around a lot. So I count it as exercise, and that is Synth Riders. Now, I have a whole other gaming channel. I do some Synth Riders videos. Feel free to check out that channel if you so wish. But yeah, basically, the gameplay footage you guys are watching while I'm talking is of Synth Riders. It's me doing different songs. For those of you guys that don't know, Synth Riders have different songs that you can do and certain things. You gotta go with the rhythm, much like if you've ever heard of a game called Beat Saber, but it's a little bit different in how it tackles stuff. And I must say, there's different modes and stuff, and it can be a real workout, especially if you are just starting it altogether. Now, I want to make this video because of the fact that I want to potentially maybe help some people who are a little on the fence about whether or not they should try to get in VR. This is the Meta Quest 3 that I have, but it technically I believe there is a Steam app as well, which means any VR headset that supports PC VR, you should be able to play the game on. Now I play it standalone on the Meta Quest 3. I find that a lot easier personally, especially when I'm recording gameplay, such as the gameplay you're seeing right now as where you're watching this. But that is entirely up to you. Now, you can see this song that I'm doing right now. I have it on easy, okay? Yes, I completed it on easy. This is on easy because of the fact that I'm still getting into the swing of things. And as you see, even on easy, I miss a few things. So I feel like there's stuff for everyone. It does come with default tracks, and then it comes with some paid tracks. There's a whole side quest thing apparently that also may or may not be a thing. So you can look into that if you wish. There are leaderboards as well, in case you're curious. I've never actually been on top of any of the leaderboards. I believe the harder modes you play, the more points you'll get. I believe that's how it works because I've noticed my points do scale, it seems like, based on what difficulty I play the game on. But me, I just try to, beat my own score, I don't really have any desire at the moment to try to beat everyone else's score, but there is a friend thing as well, apparently. Maybe you can go up against your friends. Maybe it will be fun for the whole family because back in the day I used to play Just Dance. Yeah, Just Dance, it was a pretty fun game. Although I feel like Just Dance A isn't as immersive as this because this is VR, and B, with Just Dance there was only one controller, so you know, all the kids figured out that there was a way that you could just shake the one controller and it would read something and count it. Well, with this, the two controllers, and you'll have to do a whole thing, and yeah. So, yeah, VR can be used for exercise, absolutely 100%. If you're curious as to if it exercises my legs at all, I can tell you it does because I always have to put pressure on a leg and then go to high reach areas. There's also a mixed reality mode if you rather do something where you can see all the surroundings around you. It basically blocks off a little bit of the room with a screen of sorts, so you can have fun playing the game. And yeah, I didn't mean for this to end up being a Scent Riders review. I just wanted to let you guys know you can actually exercise on VR. I've actually played a few exercise games on VR. That one, I can't remember the name of it off the hand, but you basically have to punch the things and then squat to dodge the obstacles and whatnot. Actually, leave it in the link in the description below, along with the link to Synth Riders in the description below if you want to check either one of those out. Also, there'll be a link to the MetaQuest 3, of course. That's the headset I own at the moment. As of making this video, it's the only headset I own. But, we'll see what happens in the future. But, yeah, with that said, I will catch you guys in the future.